cancer affects thousands of Malaysians every year since 1994. MAKNA has helped more than 44,000 cancer patients to stand a fighting chance through financial aid, social support, education, and research. Many lose the battle simply because they can't afford the treatment. MAKNA's bursary program provides lower-income patients at government hospitals with the financial aid and related medical support that they need. The MAKNA home visit team follows up on every patient receiving bursary assistance by visiting them in their homes to develop a better understanding of their lives through direct interaction. MAKNA also provides a cancer helpline and support groups so patients, families, and caregivers can obtain important information about the disease. MAKNA's volunteers come in different forms, sharing their time, energy, or expertise to serve and comfort cancer patients and their families nationwide. At MAKNA, they believe early detection can save lives. They start at the digital mobile mammogram screening program to deliver mobile breast cancer screening to rural and poor urban communities, and the MAKNA Cancer will establish together with PPUKM make comprehensive state-of-the-art facilities accessible to cancer patients from all walks of life. MAKNA's halfway house also provides short-term accommodation to patients and the caregivers for the duration of the hospital treatment. Our support enables them to provide awareness and education initiatives and grants for cancer research are essential to continue their fights against cancer, to improve the lives of those affected, to expand their service beyond Malaysia to their first regional office in Vietnam, and make sure that everyone who comes for help will be helped.
For the activities that have 2 points, which are 2 activities. First, MAKNA Mobile Mammogram with World Cancer Day. Second activities, MAKNA Bursary Assistance Program. For the first point, which is first activities that organized by MAKNA, is MAKNA Mobile Mammogram with World Cancer Day. In this program, the team of MAKNA Mobile Mammogram have traveled to rural area to provide screening in conjunction with World Cancer Day. The aim of this program is to integrate cancer control in the World Health and Development Agenda. Plus, on World Cancer Day, MAKNA helped to spread awareness about the detection and preventive measure to the public through various campaigns and activities. With this mobile mammography program, this program can reduce the case of breast cancer and the number of patients either in our country or abroad, which is becoming more prevalent. For the second point, which is second activities, MAKNA also organize MAKNA Bursary Assistance Program. This program assists financially challenged patients with monthly allowance, medical equipment, medication, and ancillary item to enable them to cope with cancer. Meanwhile, to ensure a smooth implementation of this program, MAKNA received cooperation from Medical Social Work Department based in government hospitals. These officers screen application and gather relevant information from their cancer patient. If the patient meet the set of standards, patient will eventually receive amount of financial assistance needed. With this program, MAKNA is able to continue by helping patients in need to meet their aspect in various aspect assistance.
The next activities that are organized by MAKNA is set up cancer awareness talks and exhibitions. The MAKNA Cancer Awareness and Education Team has been spreading cancer information for many years. The teams are speaking about cancer and holds educational lectures and exhibits to make the cancer survivors understand better about the cancer. For example, in 2019, MAKNA collaboration with Jenis Remaja has organized a talk related to cancer awareness in Malaysia. This is because cancer is the second leading cause of death in Malaysia and estimated 20,000 new cases are registered each year. The aim of these cancer awareness talks is to introducing the MAKNA as one of the organizations that provide treatment, prevention, research, and support service to cancer patients and their families, the risk group, and every individual in Malaysia and also to the world.
Firstly, the benefit of MAKNA is provide treatment care, preventive care, research, and cancer support service to cancer patients and their families, high-risk group, and also the general public in Malaysia. A person with cancer has to face various challenges. How to tackle the challenge depends on the individual belief system, ethnicity, as well as existing source of support. For the cancer fighter, this agency will give exposure how to take care of themselves to make sure that the cancer will slowly disappear. For the patient or cancer fighter, this agency will guide from beginning until the end or until the patient recover. Through the agency, the people will get new knowledge about treatment care and preventive care. Knowledge is important to people because it can make them know how to prevent and how to know the cancer symptom at the first. The second benefit of MAKNA is to inspire extraordinary change and give encouragement or strength to people involved in cancer and renews hope in life. Encourage and support is very important to people that involved in cancer, especially from the people around and their loved one, because if no one supports them, there will exist excessive sadness and it can make the disease getting worse. The treatment of cancer can result in several changes to person, including mental, social, and physical change. If the patient is stressed or depressed, it will slow down the healing process because everyone who receives a cancer diagnosis will deal with the situation in their own way. Depending on one resilience. So with the existence of agency like this, it will help patients to be more confident and give hope to patients to survive. The service provided are in the form supportive therapy as well as practical assistance.
The next benefit is they help cancer patients cope with their feelings. It is because they can talk with people who are suffer from cancer too. This is because the people who are suffer from a cancer are often triggers a strong emotional response. With this non-government organization, MAKNA, it can help the cancer patients to cope their stress because in the support group, the cancer patients can express and sharing their feeling. Being a part of the group generally creates a sense of belonging, which helps everyone feel more understanding and less alone. With sharing information and suggestions can help the cancer patients control their inner feelings. A lot of studies shown that support groups are able to help the cancer patients reduce depression and anxiety. If the cancer patients joining the cancer support group, it be able to correct their way of thinking that the cancer can be treated because in this support group, we can see that a lot of cancer patients are able to live well again after undergoing proper cancer treatment at the right place.
The first recommendations that I will give is to provide more welfare fund and donations to cancer patients. With the assistance of those facilities, it will help the cancer patients out there who is struggling with their lives, even though MAKNA has spent a lot of allocation every year, but it still cannot afford the cost for treatment and due to the increasing number of patients over time. Plus, during this pandemic where all the people lost their source of income and make things more difficult to continue their lives. So with the assistance of this welfare fund, this will enable the people who come from rich family can also contribute to be part of them by giving some financial aid or daily needs. Next is to provide more halfway house, especially for those in urban and rural communities. When there are more facilities like this will be more pleasant for cancer patients, especially for patients in rural areas. There are lack in terms of facilities and so on. With the assistance like this will contribute to the development of the country as the people have headed towards a more developed country and will be not left behind.
Majelis Cancer Nasional or MAKNA has helped many people who are suffering this disease. They will always stand behind their patient and always help them to keep strong and give them spirit to make sure the cancer fighter will fight their disease. To prevent themselves from the disease and how to take care of their nutrition. MAKNA not only help in giving advice but also help them financial, even though the amount is not much but able to cover the cost of medicine. They try their best to provide the best service. Other activities also organized with non-governmental organizations and volunteers to cheer up the atmosphere while receiving treatment.